What is going on, YouTubians? The Tired Guy here with some more Rust gameplay. So, I'm a admin on this server, been an admin for a couple of months now. It's Wonderland PvE, see, right there. So, we get a lot of people in and out. We've actually been off the list for Rust and PlayRust.io, which is the map viewer for about a week, so we lost a lot of people. We usually have around 40 people, 30 to 40 people on here at any time. So we have one owner and 9 admins, and I happen to be one of them. So you can see there's a whole bunch of different plugins for the game. This is one of the top 5 normally, PvE, and it just got started a few months ago. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Hey, it's morning already. What I wanted to show you guys today is what happens when admins get bored. So, Cherry, who is the owner, and Grey Wolf, who is another admin. So let's see. I know there's a button in here somewhere. It says who. Here we go. So Cherry's the owner. You have this, me, Dave, Smeg, Fire, Mal, Wally, Grey Wolf, and Mystic. So that's our our roster of people who do all the stuff around here. And sorry, I just sneezed a bunch of times, so excuse my sniffling. I wanted to show you guys what we can do and what we did. So on the server there's a tool called Uber Tool. So what we can do, and this is only for admins, you can see on the lower left you can change tiers of what you build, and you can pretty much build whatever you want. So one thing that I used to like to do, I don't want to give this too much away, is get this little gun for removal tool, which is pretty cool. Now this you're not allowed to do anymore. You can see how it's red. If it's red, you're not allowed to build there, just like normal building. But with Uber Tool, you can. So you can still build the buildings that you like to build and not have to worry about colliding. And the only thing you have to worry about is on the lower left where it says not enough space. The other thing you can do is you can get rid of everything all at once. Oh, that didn't work. So here you can build some crazy builds with that. I'm going to turn that off so I don't delete the house by accident and get rid of all this stuff. I'm actually going to put this back on. So one night, Cherry found this little area to build, and she didn't want to build there. So I decided that I was going to build there, and she was okay with it. So I talked to Grey, and we started building, and next thing I know, Cherry came back on and came and started helping us build. And here we are to show you the final product. There it is. You can kind of see the roofs in the back. So this took, we did about 3 hours worth of work that night, and then the next morning I got up before they did, and I did a little bit more work. So we'll go ahead and do a quick run around in here. I actually just did a little bit more work in here. We have auto door closing. I don't know why I did that. But we have our shooting ports, which I think is pretty cool, with the armored doors, or the armored windows. The only bad part is trying to get these freaking things closed. I'll deal with that later. Alright, so do a quick walk around. We'll show you the middle last, because that is my favorite part. We have gyrocopters in here, so we made 2 little landing pads, one for Grey, one for Cherry. If I want to get anywhere, I just fly around or use the GRT. So, I'll show you those after. So it's a nice open area here. I'll show you that from the top down. It looks a lot better. Grey came up with that idea there. But this just pretty much just wraps around the whole entire area. And in here we have different things like that. I'll show you that after. Here I put in some planters and some large water catchers. Let's see how much water we got in there. We get that 23,000 milliliters in each of them, because I put them down all at the same time. Why does this one have less than that one? Whatever. Over here we have 4 large furnaces and 4 of the oil refineries. Haven't really used those yet. This is just more for messing around. Like I said, we got bored. We have our mining quarry, which I don't think anybody's looked in lately. Look at that. 546,000 stone. It's been running for a couple days. Cherry has it so you get all the resources from the quarries. We have one of our landing pads. We have another one of our landing pads. I'll go in here and I'll show you this little hangout area. And then once we're done, we'll go and get an aerial view of it. This is my favorite part. I came up with this idea of making a fire pit. What we're gonna do... Oh crap. Well, it's still there, so I'm not worried about it. So what I did is I put a whole bunch of stairs, and why won't it let me build here anymore? Oh, I'll figure that out later. I put all these stairs here, and then you put your triangle floor there, and it covers everything up. But this is my favorite area. It was an idea I came up with. I had never seen it before. Don't need that. That would have been bad. So, and now I'll show you the center. Dun, 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 dun. So I just finished putting these boxes in. It took me, I don't know, like 15 minutes to put all those boxes in. If I did my math correct, I think there's 72 boxes here, because there's 12 in each area, and then there's 6 areas. And then we have our little fire pit, well, our little sacrifice area. You can see by the skull. See if we can turn that off. It's a random skull just chilling there. To do that, we just get the skull fire pit. It's a skull fire pit under there, just in the center, with the same stairs set up. And then you have your... Actually, let me turn that off. There's some of this fell too, because this was like a... Maybe not. I don't know. I just got up like 45 minutes ago, so bear with me. And now we're going to go outside. I don't know if this is the... It's not. Oh well. Looks like someone built right over there. That was not there earlier. So as you see, I can fly. Whee! Yeah, this was not here. I don't know who's building that. So this is it from the top down. I think that looks amazing. I love the way it looks. So this here, it's kind of a mix between the Legend of Zelda triangle with the 3 stone floors, but it kind of looks like a hazardous material or biohazard symbol, which I thought was pretty cool. And then the center of this, we tried to... Oh crap, some of our stuff fell. Well, I will go ahead and fix it real quick while I got you guys on the thing. The other thing about Uber Tool, which is pretty cool, what's that? I don't remember how that was. I think there was walls here. No, there wasn't. No, it was roofs. That's right. Like you can place things where you're not supposed to. I heard noises. I didn't know what it was. This is a PvE server, so I don't have to worry about someone coming to kill me while I'm doing my video. But the other thing with Ubertool is... Shut up, alarm. I gotta go to work in, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. If you have something in your hotbar that you're putting down, you can see I have one campfire. I don't have a dozen of them. But when you put it down, you don't lose it. You can just place down 1,000,000 of them. Come on. So we made the center of this to try to kind of look like one of the machine grinders. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. But it's alright. It still looks cool. I like it. Alright. So you can see how the teeth are in different areas. So that's pretty much this base. And then on the top of this we have our little tic-tac-toe, which wasn't intentional, just kind of happened that way. So, but, oh, our TC got opened up. Darn it. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the butt to fix, because we have to get rid of these floors and put down a square floor and all that other good jazz. So what we're going to do is we'll just do this. It does take away the lock when you use it. Alright, there. Everybody that me, Cherry, and Gray all know the code, so I'm not worried about it. But that's gonna be... Oh, I didn't show you the towers. I was looking right at them. So I built these towers just to kind of break up the walls a little bit. It's nothing too fancy. So you go through the 2 armored doors and you have the chest jump area. That's the other thing you can do. You can put stuff like deployables where they're not supposed to go. Do a little jump. And then if you open up all these, which I probably shouldn't do because it's a pain to close. You have a 360-degree view everywhere, except for down below you, of course. But you can see, and you can see pretty good distance too if you use your 4x scope. Looks like his body right there. See if I can shoot it. Yep. Still got it. Well, that's going to be it for this video. If you did like the video, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one.